Hi guys, it's me, Golden, and this is not my usual video style, but I wanted to try it out. If you can hear my mom soloing in the background, no you cannot. So basically, what happened is nothing really up until floor 3, where, as you can see in this clip I'm about to show, they kept running, and they did it multiple times before I eventually clipped it, because I never really saw them doing it until I had yada. And you can see by the people in chat, they're yelling at this pebble to stop. And, well, they didn't.
Because they're mean. Because they're 8-year-olds that think it's...
I'm watching them. I'm watching them this time. Yep.
That's not fair.
So, yeah, as you can see there, they ran in R&D while the Ginger and Astro were clearly in there, which, if you're wondering why they were doing it, it's because the last machine was in there. Now, you'll see a common theme of this pebble griefing people for machines. Why? Never told us. And this next clip, it doesn't look like they're doing anything bad until you realize that they are specifically holding the twisties out of where the coal is trying to run in to the elevator.
They're keeping really badly on purpose like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, here is where things get obvious. It's just self-explanatory at this point, dog. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. You look at that. Look at that.
There they go again. Yep, look at
100%. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Thought I should also mention that they called the Astro the B word as well. Bypassed, of course. They then proceeded to tell the coal that they were next. Floor 6 was just wonderful because they did somehow managed to get the Astro hit in panic mode. Not only that, but they tried to grief both the coal and the Astro multiple different times.
Go somewhere else. Can you go outside?
Yep.
Watch this though?
Yep. Now here's some clips of them on floor 7. Before I managed to open my OBS and start recording, they tried to grief the coal while they were typing, and then griefed the Astro, who was doing a machine right in center.
It's a buttery scrap.
So, I finally opened my OBS, and I managed to catch the coal deciding that they were going to try distracting again. Not a good idea. And this happening. Now here, because I'm dumb, I thought the pebble was trying to lead the twisties away from the Astro. And then, at the very end, I realized that the coal was there where they were leading Finn to, and they had just griefed the coal. Again. Now, after the pebble loses track of the coal, they immediately take Finn back and lead them straight back to where the Astro was before, not able to find them this time, thankfully, because who knows what would have happened. We all know. Now, guess what? They tried to distract outside the last machine, I'm assuming to cut corners as soon as someone tries to do it and get them hit. because what else would they try to do there? Now on this floor, the unimaginable happens. Just watch and find out for yourselves. This was honestly kind of funny, but I know it's also not right. Did Pebble leave? No. They sat and apparently decided to yell at me because everyone else was gone, so who else could they be yelling at? Of course, probably because I had been watching the entire time and warning people when they were trying to grief them. And after that, they just left. That's it. End of story. They were gone. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this type of video. Maybe if I encounter more people like this, I'll make more videos like this. And yeah, show's over. Farewell.